What is going on, you guys? Matthew from Boosted Reviews here, and today we're going to take a step back from the New York concert that we just did in my most recent live stream. If you haven't seen that, I recommend going to check out that. It was a fantastic concert. I did it for my birthday, and my parents are in it, and my grandparents are actually in it, and they actually sang a song for me. So if you want to go hear that, you got to go watch the live stream. But I thought we'd take a step back from his new stuff, and I thought we'd go all the way back to the singer competition again and kind of continue, scratching away at the singer performances. And from what I read, back in the singer competition, the first song he did was SOS, the second one he did was Opera 2, and the third one he did was The Show Must Go On. And I believe that's the Queen song. And so I thought we'd do that one today. Whenever we go back and do the singer episodes, I thought we'd kind of just continue on in order from the ones that we haven't heard yet. But before we get into that, guys, I wanted to let you know that we did raise over $4,100 for Liz for her surgery fund, which is just absolutely incredible. Now, that's before, fees and stuff that are taken out of it from GoFundMe's website or whatever, but really, I mean, it is absolutely incredible. Thank you all so much for that. I'm actually going to pull the money out within the next day or two and going to go take it down to her and her family, and we're going to do a little video for you so I can show you guys, handing over the money, and you guys get to see Liz on video and stuff like that. So I figured that'd be kind of special to do. But I wanted to thank you guys once again for all of your help. As a little update, she's still, progressing, got a long way to go, but she did walk over a mile by herself the other day with no walker. She had a back brace, but she had no walker to help her. She walked over a mile all by herself, and I could not be more proud and more happy. That's awesome. Second thing, guys, the fan art competition is still going on, so if you want to send me some fan art, you want to draw some fan art, or do some type of digital art, stuff like that, and then send it to me, you can do that at Instagram at Boosted Reviews, or you can do it in the email down below. Third thing is, if you would like to help support the channel, help grow the stream quality, help grow the video quality, stuff like that, you can do so by donating down to the PayPal link in the description below. You can just copy that link and then put it in your browser, and then it'll take you to a place where you can donate if you would like to do so. And fourth thing is, guys, I still have my P.O. box open, so if you guys would like to send me stuff to my P.O. box, no matter, what it may be, I do plan on doing my P.O. box opening videos about once every month until I end up getting too much stuff at one time or something like that, then I'll make them more frequently. But as of right now, I've gotten 3 or 4 things in my P.O. box so far. So if you've sent something, I've either gotten it or it's on the way. So you guys can see all the fun stuff that comes from around the world, and you guys can see the stuff that you send me and stuff like that. So, a very interactive kind of experience there. So that'll be really, really cool. But without further ado, let's get into Show Must Go On by Dimash from the singer competition. It's a very interesting outfit.
他学坏了，冲观众放电。
应该呀，长得也很帅。
I love the way all those little spotlights move. Really nice violins.
Empty spaces. What are we living for? About these places. I wasted all the school. Holding on. Does anybody know what you're looking for? And not the hero.
Nice low notes.
And not the mind describe.
Notice how here on the word hero, on the second part of it, he just adds a little bit more power into it.
And not the hero.
Whoa.
And not the mind describe. They had the curtain in the path to mine. Holds the line. To said he badly want to take it anymore. Show must go on.
the little runs. Hold on. So before we keep going, notice how he just uses his hand, like in typical Dimash fashion, just uses his hand to just place the note. Like, oh my, like just so delicately places that note. I love when he does stuff with his hands like that. And then those runs. Wow. Nice. Very light, that part. And now we're more full. And notice what happened when he went full like that. From this blue, he goes into that next part, gets a little bit more full, lighting changes to red. Which you can't see yet, but there you go. Now it's all red in the background. A little bit more power here. That was unexpected. Yeah, really throwing in some rasp and some rock elements there. Really well done. Even picking it up a little bit more here. Man, I love all those lens flares. Wow. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup baby flagging back my smile. Okay, something cool's gonna happen here, so I'm just gonna go back real quick while I can. Notice how when he goes into this, listen to the strings. Like on those violins. Love that little touch. Cool. And then there's that power. And then notice how he takes that microphone away every time he finishes the on part. Really nice. Where are we going, Dimash? Love it, he just leans into that. Who's this guy coming out with the little guitar and his haircut here? But in typical Dimash fashion, I caught the little smirk that he does here. There's that little Dimash smirk that we all know so well. And look at the color contrast in the background now, that blue and red. Love the little guitar player. Oh my goodness, Dimash! My song is painted, my series of butterflies. Prejudice of yesterday, we cry on every time. Man. I can die. Oh my goodness! Okay, hold on, we gotta talk about this here. So first of all, the guitar player is shredding out there. He's playing his butt off. What was that? My goodness, Dimash. My song is painted, my series of butterflies. Prejudice of yesterday, we cry on every time. I can die. That just with that, so full. and so powerful. Just one more time.
I can die,
Yeah, that's nice. Man, he like threw himself down those knees there. I'm not currently chair sliding because if you watch my live stream, you'll know what happened the last time I tried to do that. That just long note there, and then just at the very end of it, vibrato. Dimash, what are you doing to me, bud? Wait for him to reach for it. And then, of course, the color changed to yellow gold in the background to end it off, of course. But then notice also here when he comes up and he reaches for that note, at the very top of that note, when he's like, na, na, like, and he kind of transitions back to that slide down, he actually moves his head away from the microphone. If you don't want that peak to be so kind of on-off, you can move the microphone away from your mouth, transition to that downward slide, and come back, and it's a much smoother transition off the top of the vocals. Just that little with his head. Really well done. Holy cow. His dad's all happy. They just... This dude's face in every episode of the singer competition so far just tells the story of, well, we lost this episode every time. Well, guys, that was Show Must Go On. If Vitas wasn't happy about Opera 2 and Lionel Richie wasn't happy about Hello, Queen has to be happy about that. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. And there were so many parts in there. It was such an interesting take on that song. And I loved the strings. I loved the lighting. Oh my goodness gracious. And just the way that Dimash uses his hands again, lad. I love watching Dimash use his hands. I love watching him do that. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And you could definitely tell back then his English was not the strongest, but he sang it so well that it doesn't even distract you from the fact that his English isn't perfect. Even now, his English isn't perfect, but it's really, really good. Back then, it was just really good. Because, English is one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. But he did a really good job pronouncing most of those words. There were some we were kind of like, but really good job. Really, really enjoyed that. Hope you guys all did. So if you are new around here and you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell next to it as well if you want to get notified when I post things. New Dimash videos are every Wednesday. And then make sure to participate in the fan art competition if you want to do that. And then if you want to send me anything to my P.O. Box for a P.O. Box opening video, the address will be down in the description below as well. So I will catch you guys in the next video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Adios.